rising, my melanated people, God's people. Man, you are a beautiful people. God loves you. I love you. Take time to love yourself. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. I wanted to talk to you today. I've done something on this before, but I wanted to touch back on it again. America is not a civilized country. There's nothing civilized about it, and you need to stop saying it if you've been saying it. Because the homeless are treated with such disregard and just like they don't exist. And it doesn't make any sense. But see, that's why they always say, well, somebody needs to step up and do something. The government can't do it. Well, even when people step up and do things to solve a problem, the government comes in and says, hey, you can't do that. Watch this video.
About 5,000 people are living on southern Nevada streets. The homeless crisis has been compounded by the pandemic, skyrocketing rents, and a severe lack of affordable housing. So you'd think any effort to solve the problem would be embraced, especially if it's already working in other cities. But we've discovered officials in our valley have rejected one group's solution, hurting the very people state law says it's supposed to help.
It hurts. I'm sad. And angry, all in one ball of confusion on why. I want to know why.
What did they take from you when they took your...
My life. Now I sleep on the damn sidewalk. Because of this.
Take everything but my hope. You know, it's beginning to dwindle.
Angela, Allen, and Savage are used to having little hope, but they got a glimmer in this undeveloped lot in North Las Vegas, near Martin Luther King Boulevard and Cheyenne. What did you see it as a stepping stone toward?
Independence, getting your own and passing it on to people less fortunate.
For once, I was like, yes, I can do this. I can stay clean and sober. I can create, draw, I can become anything I want to be at that moment.
These three have been homeless for years. They credit Joseph Lankowski for trying to change that.
Right here was the entrance. There was a big swinging gate.
Joseph bought this parcel of land with a vision to create a community of tiny homes with help from volunteers through his organization called New Leaf.
So there's three pieces to these tiny homes. There's a floor, and then there's a front wall that has a door, and there's a rear wall with a window.
By tiny, we're talking about 50 square feet, a footprint that's barely bigger than this ping pong table, but it's a small space that offers something immeasurable, peace of mind.
So now they had a place to call home. They had a tiny home where they could lock the doors, so then they could actually go out and get services without having to worry about getting your things stolen or anything like that.
A great idea that met a hard reality. According to North Las Vegas code, this parcel is zoned for a single family home. The requirement for that is a minimum of 1,200 square feet. The tiny homes would not meet that, but there's a catch.
There is no zoning for what we're trying to do.
New Leaf decided to move forward, hoping to ask forgiveness instead of permission with a new state law to pave the way. Senate Bill 150, passed in 2021, requires large cities and counties to create a new set of building and zoning codes to allow for tiny home communities in certain places. Officials have until 2024 to make that happen. Lankowski argues the folks living on the streets don't have 2 years to wait.
We don't have time to be sitting on our hands when we have these resources and the ability to help people. You know, we don't have time to be waiting for politicians' inactions, so we just went ahead and started building.
The city of North Las Vegas could have embraced the effort and the opportunity to put the new law into practice. Instead, they tore it down.
Yeah, so what did you think of that? That's awful, isn't it? Well, guess what? That's not the only place it's happening. Check this video out.
Each night, tens of thousands of people sleep in tent cities crowding the palm-lined boulevards of Los Angeles. But a struggling musician from South LA thought he had a creative temporary fix. He crowdfunded $100,000 and built dozens of solar-powered tiny houses to shelter the homeless. But on the morning city officials were gathering to celebrate their new nearly $2 billion plan to end homelessness, police and garbage crews were descending on the tiny homes. ordered by the city to seize and destroy them.
So yeah, now you have it. There it is. There's the truth. That it's not that they don't want you just to feed the homeless. And I did a video on Feed the Homeless. I'll put the card up there so you can click on it. About it's illegal to feed the homeless in most places in the United States now. They don't even want people who are stepping up and know that they have and want others to have just a little small, tiny place where they can be secure, nobody can steal their belongings, and where they can, just unwind. They don't want that. The number of deaths in the homeless population a year from exposure, from all these other things, these contribute to what the population control freaks and nuts want. They want to. They have the number down to the science of how many people need to die a year in all these countries for them to feel safe and feel secure. And that's all it's all about. It's all about their feelings and their feeling safe and secure. They don't give a rat's ass about a homeless person. That's why I say there's nothing civilized about this country. This is one of the most uncivilized countries in the world, America. There's nothing beautiful about it. Well, that's all I got for you on that, my melanated people. Remember, touch, feet the soil. Take in some sun. Put those feet to soil, feet to grass, recharge those organs. And remember, God loves you, and I love you. But most of all, take time to love your melanated self. Be blessed.